Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed, baby. Now, a little Canelo news, right? Talk about Canelo Alvarez every now and then. You know, he was a former face of boxing. Some still say he's face of boxing. He's definitely one of the most popular fighters, which I would prefer to call him. But Canelo Alvarez, you know, when I hear that he's still in people's top 5 or 10 pound for pound, it irks me because it means that they're not watching or they're ignoring what they're watching. Few examples. You have David Benavidez and you have David Morrell, right? The new Demetrius Andrade and Jamal Charlo. The same scenario. One's a right-hander, one's a left-hander, right? Both of them, Canelo don't want to fight. Both of them, he should have fought for many reasons, right? Jamal Charlo was his mandatory, fought 3 interim fights, was mandatory. Then they came up with a franchise title. Don't let me get started on that egregious piece of doo-doo that they came out with that you don't hear about anymore just to make sure that Canelo does not have to fight Jamal Charlo. That's the short version, right? Demetrius Andrade was the champion at 154. Canelo was his mandatory and just decided not to fight him. They stripped him of the title. Demetrius Andrade gave it to Leon Smith, and Canelo fought him for the same belt. I know I'm repeating myself. It's just ridiculous, right? Like I said, in broad daylight. Then Canelo was able to fight Demetrius Andrade for undisputed at 160 pounds, the middleweight division, a glamour division. They were both at the zone, no side of the streets, and everything else. And just to prove there was no side of the streets, Demetrius Andrade was signed there, Gennady Golovkin was signed there, Jaime Munguia was signed there, and Canelo Alvarez was signed there. And they asked Canelo to fight Demetrius Andrade. Canelo asked to get out of his contract instead of doing so, to fight for him for the most money he had made in that particular time, which was $40 million, and undisputed. Canelo was like, hell no, I still ain't doing that, right? And then DAZN commenced after every fight from Demetrius Andrade would start talking about Jamal Charlo, who, I might add, was on the other side of the street. You know, those so-called hard fights to make, the easy in-house fights with Demetrius Andrade versus Canelo, Golovkin, or his mandatory, which was Munguia, by the way. None of those. They start talking about Jamal Charlo, just to let you know that side of the street was a bunch of BS the whole time. So, Canelo didn't do that. Now he has the mandatory in David Morrell. We're going to talk about first because everybody likes to talk about David Benavidez because he's Mexican and it's comfortable to do so. Right? No, damn it. David Morrell was the regular champion 2.5 years waiting for Canelo too, right? But handling his business. He just ain't talking about Canelo so much because he knows he's too good for Canelo to be thinking about. He's the 168-pound WBA regular champion, and the WBA consolidated all their belts in all other divisions. Just left that one out. And they sent him up to light heavyweight too. Right? Replaced him with Berlanga. Now Canelo is thinking about Berlanga as a front runner for his next fight. Just like Demetrius Andrade, get him out of the way, put Leon Smith there, then we'll let Canelo fight for him. Now David Benavidez is the same scenario. He's WBC champion, got stripped, lost it on the scales right at the beginning of COVID when everybody was too heavy. And then since then, Canelo got the title, which Canelo never fought for, the WBC title. You know what I'm saying? By the way, just gave it the damn title, and now he doesn't have to fight his mandatory, which is David Benavidez, right? Can do anything else. Now, you find articles from places like Boxing News 24, which y'all know I don't normally put no names out there, but it's like the Fox News of boxing news. It's absolutely ridiculous to say stuff like Benavidez doesn't deserve it, his resume is weak and all that, right? His resume is better than Yildirim's. Better than Callum Smith, better than Rory Fielding's, better than the dude who beat Zach Parker, John Ryder's, better than Jaime Munguia's, better than anybody that Canelo has fought, basically, right? And it doesn't matter about that. The excuse Canelo used to fight Yildirim and anybody else was he was his mandatory. He's his mandatory, damn it, and he's the lineal champ at 168. Don't you want to get that lineal out the way like Deontay Wilder at least wanted to get out the way when it came to Tyson Fury? No. So don't. It's like as soon as somebody's good, it's like they don't deserve it all of a sudden. Then I'm gonna fight somebody less deserving in broad daylight. So no, damn it. Now Tim Bradley has come out and said, said it straight up. Canelo fight Benavidez in September. Doma's gonna come out and say no, fight David Morrell in September. I'm sick of that name being ignored. Right? We're just gonna ignore that he's also the mandatory. No, David Morrell. People don't like to say it because they done seen him fight. And they like, shoot, man, nobody, man, you better, hey. That's what they do when it comes to David Morrell, one of these. Don't be talking about him. Listen, if Canelo is just not going to fight no damn body, everybody just tell you just straight up like this. The article I read by Boxing News 24 was that Benavidez has been chasing for about 5 years and Benavidez seems desperate. All Benavidez is saying is, let me have the fight or give up the damn belts so I can become undisputed. And they talking about he wouldn't fight David Morrell. Not if you got all the belts and you ain't good as neither one of them. Give up the belts and him and Morrell would fight for undisputed. You see what I'm saying? They would. Stop it. We gonna have somebody lesser to have all the damn belts and we fighting anyway. That don't make no damn sense. Somebody, Canelo, either fight or give up the belts and we'll stop talking about Canelo. I sure as hell would. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know how good he is. He's pretty damn good, but damn it, whatever. It's some stuff. Now I can do a pro Canelo video. But all this stuff that everybody's ignoring, got us all separated like everything else, politics or anything else, it's ridiculous. We're supposed to all be in unison in this. Nobody's above the damn law. That's what we're supposed to be. Nobody's above the damn rules. I don't care about, it's like all this stuff we try to do. Like America, the first country, act like we don't want a king, but we do. In every aspect of life, we want a king, a non-deserving one. Damn it, no, hell no. You know what I'm saying? I'm a democracy type of guy. Damn it, get off the belts and we'll stop talking about you. David Morrell or David Benavidez in September. Anything else is a piece of doo-doo, like it's been lately. Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, unfortunately. And I'm up out of here, y'all.